a bit different. We're in the kitchen. Not my kitchen. It's a very tiny kitchen, so I'm finding it a little bit difficult, but we shall soldier on. I'm going to have a little bit of help because, you know, obviously I can't do things like get things out of the oven and what have you. But what I thought we'd do is, my little Willow, come here darling, come here. You haven't met her yet, have you? This is Willow and she is a Pouchon. Say hello, Willow. Say hello, hello, yes darling, yes. Well, poor little Willow suffers with a sensitivity to giving mummy kisses because you're hot, I'm hot, aren't I? And you're hot. It's boiling, like they have the heating on and also the oven's on, so it's boiling in here. I can't open the back door because she'll be out there and it's like full of rubbish and there's no grass or anything. Yeah, so today I'm going to have a go at making some natural treats for her because she's got a very sensitive tummy. She has to have chicken breast and rice and a special food. Then mummy has to buy you, isn't it? It costs mummy a fortune, don't you? I'm just gonna wing it really. I've looked up what foods are suitable. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't bring any raw honey from home, and I've only got the rose ones here. I don't really want to use that, so although it's 100% honey, I'd rather use the raw one with her, so it's a superfood for dogs. We're going to try 2 different recipes that we've come up with by... What are you doing? You just like dissing me or what? Gorgeous girl. It's because I've not paid her any attention. We're going to try a couple of recipes, 2 recipes, and very similar, and then hopefully we're going to send some out to one of you to try with your pooch. I've looked up the foods that are good for sensitive tummies, so we're going to go from there. Like, as I said, put your face in. There we go. What's wrong with you, misery guts? She has rice, so do batch ones of it. Well, your daddy does, doesn't he? Yeah, so they get frozen. I just unfroze one, and daddy helped and put it in the microwave, didn't he, to warm it up for us. Hopefully she's going to enjoy these treats because she can't have shop bought, so it's so sad, pity. And she's such a good girl that she needs more than just a coach for a reward, don't you, baby girl? I'm going to just go off camera now and nip into the bathroom that's around the corner there, because I've got washing up water in here, wash my hands again, and then we'll get started. Okay? Alright, and I'll drop you down. As I say, this is not my kitchen. My kitchen is much bigger and much nicer than here, but we've got to work with what we've got to work with, haven't we? Okay, we're back. I hope you can see me. So I've got some warm rice here. I'll need to get the scales in. I've got some bananas. What we need to do now is, I don't really know because I'm guesstimating. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put some of the rice in. Might as well weigh it and see what it weighs. So really I want to use all of this because I can't use this again for a, obviously, like, I've heated it up, so this will make probably up the majority of the dough. And rice is good for dogs with sensitive tummies. This hopefully will help to bind it all together and it'll stay. I've purposely not put eggs in. This is killing me now. I'm bad hands, so trying to use a good one. In there, if anybody who wants to know, is 536 grams. So got that in a washing up. So got that in the bowl there. That's nice and warm. I'm going to add some bananas. I'll cut the ends off and let Willow have them because she loves the bananas. Only baby girl. I don't know how many bananas to put in. I'll show you the size now that I've got. 530. Did I say that was 5? So that's roughly, that's gone up to 630, 334 it's changing. Yeah, darling. There's a banana. I'll put in, so I want to leave some for the next batch. I'll put 2 in and see. I'll probably end up putting my fingers off because I can't feel with this. So I'm sort of using this size of banana, not big ones, and I've chopped the banana up in there. We want some peanut butter. Now it says online not to use sugar, but I couldn't find any without sugar in, unfortunately. She's got to have it. Use a teaspoon. It'll probably take me all night to get this out now. So we put 100 grams of that in as well. I don't know how this is going to work out, by the way. I don't even know if she likes peanut butter. She's never had it before in her life. Okay, so that's, I need to use that in a minute. I'm 100 grams of each now. So I'm going to take the scales away. I'm going to mix this up and see how we get on with that. I'm going to pop the scales over here for now. I'm going to use quite a stiff spoon and I'm going to mash this all up, and there's tons of rice in it, but still that's good because, you know, that's what's good for her. But apparently peanut butter is a superfood for dogs, and so is banana. I couldn't get hold of any pumpkin even at Halloween, couldn't get hold of any. And that's another superfood that you can use for dogs. And this is coming together quite nicely, you see. I want it to form a dough if I can. And, you know, like 3 ingredients. Oh gosh, my arm's dropping off. That's about right, that rice actually. If you look at the consistency of that, it's sort of like a dough, you see. I don't even know if I'm using the right spoon. As I say, I don't cook, so I'll just get this spoon now. It's in with the peanut butter. Actually, I'll get a fresh one out because I'll use that for the next recipe. We've got a teaspoon to take off this off the spoon. You want another end of a banana, baby? Can you sat waiting patiently? Let me give her another bit of banana. There you go, darling. Good girl. You like your bananas, don't you? I'm just going to try mixing it with this little spoon. Maybe I should have mashed the bananas first. And I was going to make lovely little bone shapes, but somehow I don't know whether that's going to work. I might just be using blobs, making little cookies. That's turned out like, come on, it's like a proper dough. It's really good. Now, I've still got all my rings on, so I'm going to put some gloves on, which I should have really done to begin with, but I thought because it's dogs and my hands were clean, if it was human consumption I would have. But I'm we'll see if we can make these into shapes. If we can't, then they're going to have to go in. I've set the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, not sure what it is in centigrade, but I know it's gas mark 4 because this is a gas cooker. So let's see if I can make this into too wet. I think this is too wet to cut. I couldn't get oatmeal flour because oatmeal's good. I whirred some up, made my own flour. I'm just wondering if I use a bit of this, and I'm just sort of like guesstimating this now to like dry it out a little bit. I mean, it's not going to harm because the next lot I was going to just make without the rice, just use the bran flour, peanut butter and bananas. So it's only the same thing, but I'm just using this as flour. So I don't know whether to actually just make all this as one instead of making separate ones. Actually I'm going to do that. Let's get the bananas squished in, take the ends off for Wills for later. So I was going to make 2 different batches. I was going to make some with bran and some with rice. I'm making a 4 ingredient cookie. I told you I'm doing this as I'm going along. I'm on the group on Facebook, Bichon Poodles. That lady there knows that I do research. There you go, baby. So I do research things for Willow. So I'm going to pull this out now. Spoon out. This has made the video a bit different, but there we go. So let's put some more peanut butter in. Obviously I need to get the ratio right, so I'm putting a big dollop in there like that. This is the smooth, by the way. I don't think it really matters whether it's smooth or crunchy, to be honest. I just got Tesco's out. Smooth the peanut butter. It's probably not showing up because of all the gubbins in the back. But I'll just put, I'll try and show you now. Trying to keep things clean. I've got that much banana, that much peanut butter. And I'm going to put the rest of the bran flour that's been made and put that in. I'm going to put too much in. Well, no, I am. I'm going to put it all in actually. And the blade went in as well. There we go. Right, so I won't wash that. I'm just going to mix this now to try and get it into a dough. This is only 10 minutes down the road. Where I live, my central heating oil is in a tank in the back garden. If you have gas, it's in a tank in your back garden and it gets filled up. So we're a bit in the dark ages, to be honest. But that's better, that's come together more like a dough now. Not really going to make as many as I thought. I was going to roll it out, but I don't think I'm going to do that. It's still quite dry, so I'm going to wash my hands off and I'm going to put more of those oats in. I don't want to give you too much banana, babes. It might be poorly. You only ever had the ends off one of mine. It's no good tilting your head at me. Right, so I'm just going to put in as is. And that's going like a dough now. Let me just show you. Right, sorry about that, battery went. So I've now got a consistency that's quite thick, as you can see. So that's, oh god, I'm going to drop that bowl. So that's the consistency. It's like a doughy. This is the little cutter I've got. Isn't it cute? Oh, lovely. It's so diddy. Botsy Willow's just been sat here waiting for things to drop, but they haven't. Oh, I don't know whether to use the rolling pin. Actually, I'm going to get quite a lot out of this, so oh, my hand is aching. Can you tell I don't cook? Don't answer that one. Sticking to the rolling pin, I should put some other rolling pins. I thought it'd be better on the granite surface, but on hindsight I'm thinking maybe. I mean, I disinfected, you know, washed down everything beforehand and it's all clean. Oh look! The first one! I've not done them too thick and then they'll be crunchy. I've got some baking trays here. I'm just going to go along and cut out as many as I can. With that thickness, probably about half a centimetre thick. So fit 6 along the top, like that. Oh, they're cute! Right, so I'm going to carry on now. You don't want to watch me cut out all these. That's where I've got so far. What do you think? Oh, one slid off. Look, I'm going to leave you now. Bye. Finished off now. A couple of them got a little overdone. The finished result of some of them. This was the first batch that came out. If you would like to try some for your dog, please give me a like. You need to be subscribed to my channel. I'll probably prefer being a good girl because like she'll be getting a couple a day and you've got to count that in her calories. Although at the minute she's suffering with her tummy quite badly, so haven't you waited like a good girl? Didn't you wait like a good girl for your sweeties? Yes you did. And there's a little half one here, so I'll just show you now because she absolutely loves them. Look at her. That's about it. Alex gone, did you enjoy that? You like them, don't you? I picked somebody from the comments. Obviously if you haven't got a dog and you're just watching me because you're lovely like that and you comment. I'm going to say bye bye, Willow. Say bye bye. Say bye bye and thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoy my bickies. Yeah, my sweeties. I call them sweeties. Love you lots. Go on then. You need to be subscribed, comment, and thank you for watching. This is not just open for new subscribers, this is for everybody, for all my subscribers, for everybody who comments and says that they'd like to be entered into it. You know, it's just some biscuits, but if your dog likes them, then you know you can make them. You know, as you've seen, they're easy enough to do. You have a happy day, evening, or whenever you're watching. Be happy, be safe, and take care. And I will see you soon. Okay, bye.